This is my Monty vs Rommel mod. This is the latest version. It's fairly comprehensive now. It covers from City, Res Egg, Gazella, El Alamein. These are the separate campaigns, or they can be played all in one sequence. Or just for the hell of it, I've broken it also up into infantry tank missions or cruiser tank missions. For the German side, again it can be the campaigns, or the whole string of campaigns, or broken up Italian side missions and German side. It's possible to set a number in the text file here to limit just to Italian or German tanks, or Allied cruiser or infantry tanks. It isn't essential, but it just stops you cheating and taking tanks you're not really meant to have. Today I'll try a mission using the Grant tank, because that's one of the ones that this mod adds. The original PanzerElite had the Lee tank, but it wasn't playable. I spent quite a bit of time over the years trying to make it playable, and it's not perfect, but it's pretty good now. This mission is at the start of the Gazella battles, was the first major action of the Grants. Because the original game only allowed turreted tanks, you can't actually see the ammo load for the 75mm, but it's, by default it's 50% HE and 50% AP for the 75. When you're setting the crew for the Grants, the radio op actually fires the Hull 75, so keep that in mind when you're selecting gunner skills. I'll start on my tank number 1, commander, and after I select gunners, I put the best gunner actually into radio op and check that I have a reasonable gunner or a 37. He has a lot of ammo. Okay, best gunner to radio op 75, and a decent gunner for the Hull, the turret 37. Let's finish them up. And the last one. And my own player tank. And I've got an elite Hull 75 radio up gunner. And the best of the average gunners for the turreted 37. 37, as you can see, the penetration at a direct hit is around 50 to 70mm, which is marginal against the Panzer 3J and L series, and even against the Panzer 4s you need a pretty good hit front on. Okay, I've got my usual settings there. I'll go to the briefing. Clear weather, mild winds. Destroy some German tanks, hulls, area trigger labbed, and save some other infantry. The hint for the mission is don't rush in head first without trying to coordinate your attack. And we actually have an AT gun position at Hagfed El Bar, which we can maybe use to guard our flanks against the description again. Here's the structured briefing. There is no voice briefing in these. We didn't bother doing them, but it explains it here. Okay. So we're down in the south. There are some retreating units of ours up north. We have a defensive position of our own here. It looks like there's a mini oasis by the road. We have more grants coming down from the north to help us. And the current German expected advance is directly to the east. Okay, this is our lovely grant. Very nice textures for these. They were made by Giza. I'm going to set up a standard line formation.
That's all we've got, sir.
Okay. A bit larger spacing than usual in the desert. As you can see, there's not much eye candy out in the desert here. It was actually a feature of the deep desert in Libya and Egypt. The English used to say the landscape elevations were fairly similar to England, really. It's just that there wasn't any trees there. We'll go to the map here. Turn on the spotting circles. So, destroy German Zugfalke and hold Trigger Labd and Jones. Save Jones. Jones is down here at Hagford Bar, and Trigger Labd is the track in the upper northeast corner. We've got some Stuarts scouting near us, but we're expected to run into some Panzers, and I can see their dust already. I'll make sure my platoon's on a ceasefire.
Okay, holding fire, off.
I don't want
AP already
shooting
loaded.
off and exposing our position. Oh, they're actually our Humber scout cars. Oh, yep, they're up there. So here we go, the German units have already appeared. Now, we have to make the decision whether to engage them here or do so closer to our anti-tank gun positions to the north-east. I know that it's going to be almost impossible to beat them here, so I'm afraid I'm going to leave the Stuarts a bit to themselves. Here we got a message. 4th Armoured Brigade Stuarts are under heavy fire. Try and cover their withdrawal. Or rather than an oasis, maybe it should be called a water well. These were extremely important in the desert. Jaguar scouts contact enemy. So we've been a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Looks like there's 3 Panzer groups coming through.
Target, 7 o'clock, 1800.
2 of the grants I left behind have directly spotted the enemy. That distance is from our player tank, so they're 1800 metres behind us. So we are quite safe. Here's some of our defensive guns. Looks like a 2-pounder there. There's a little bit of a rise here. We could probably hide in here and try and surprise the Panzers. Oh, there's some infantry in a foxhole there. That's the little hut over the well. There's some more AT guns here. Some of them are the new 6-pounder guns. They're quite useful. You notice how he's swiveling his hull. That's the something you have to keep in mind when using your tanks in the defence. I normally click them and then click in the direction where the enemy is.
Now. Off. Watch that target.
And before they reach the click
1800.
point, give them an order to stop.
Okay, holding fire. Off.
And they will maintain that hull attitude.
Okay, waiting here. Off. Okay, firing at will.
Although
Off.
with a Grant they do have to turn their hull
Target.
to aim.
1 o'clock. 2000. Okay, moving now. Off. Okay, waiting here. Off. Okay, firing at will. Off.
I'm not expecting much from these tanks. That's why I hightailed it out of there as soon as I could. They're laying a bit of a smoke screen and attempting to flank them. Do some flanking on, or if we can get them at long range. The Grant 75 is actually okay. I'll attempt to attrition them at long range.
Okay, holding fire. Off. AP already loaded.
I'll use a tight formation. Tank combat in this type of open terrain, it's almost like battleship combat. It's really fire and manoeuvre.
Okay, firing at will. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Watch that target. 12 o'clock. 1000. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now.
I'll get tank 1.
Okay, engaging. Watch that target. 12 o'clock. 1200. Okay, engaging. Off. Loaded.
Yes,
Loaded.
one.
We got one of the buggers, sir. Okay, engaging. Off. Okay, firing at will. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded.
I think we might drive this.
Okay, engaging. Off. Target seen. Firing now. We got one of the buggers, sir. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Okay, engaging. Off. Loaded. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded.
Tank 2. Engage target.
Okay, engaging. Off. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now.
the targeting could be a bit odd.
Loaded.
Grant, if the gunner AI actually targets,
Loaded. Target
does the
seen.
targeting for both the
Firing now.
37 and the 75. And for the player tank, if you don't have the hull pointed the right way,
Loaded. Target seen.
it can
Firing
make
now.
the hull 75 shoot off. So if you're using your AI gunner, make sure the hull's pointing in the same direction as the target the 37's engaging.
Target 12 o'clock 700. That's all we've got, sir.
We've still got
Watch
19
that.
rounds
Target 12 o'clock 700.
of 75 AP.
Loaded. Target 12 o'clock. Watch that. Target 12 o'clock
The
700.
Oasis is under attack.
Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded.
There's German infantry formation and half-tracks attacking the Oasis. Our northern tanks are slowly coming down. They're certainly needed.
Loaded. Target seen. Firing now.
We
We
might
got
be
one
able,
of the buggers, sir. Loaded.
we might be able to flank some of these German tanks. There's some German half-tracks just to the
Target
north.
2 o'clock 400. Target 2 o'clock. Okay, firing up well. Target seen. Firing now. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. We got one of the buggers, sir. Loaded. Target seen. Firing now. Target
Well, there's some
12
little
o'clock
German tank destroyers.
1000. Target 2 o'clock 400. Target seen. Firing
Well,
now.
there's German infantry.
Loaded. Target seen. Firing now.
I might send tank 2, although the AT guns seem to be defending the Oasis well enough.
Loaded.
It's getting all a bit confusing. I think C Squadron Stewards. I think we can head straight out west and then hook round, and we're gonna bracket Adler and Falke. Most of the German forces have been attritioned. We'll finish off these ones in the south, then swing up north and catch Adler and Falke. Although we're only down to 2 moving tanks, so it's going to be a close run thing.
AP already loaded. AP already loaded.
I'll open up the formation.
Loaded.
We're B, 4th AB. If you're ever unsure, you can just look at the platoon to find the name of your tank. It shows the ammo loads and the status of all your mechanical assemblies. Tank 1's lost the gearbox, batteries, wheels and engine, so he's not going to move again. Tank 4's lost gearbox and tracks, and he's not moving. Tank 5, they're all heavily wounded and the engine's damaged, he's not moving. So we've only got Tank 3 and ourselves undamaged. We both have plenty of ammo left.
Well done, everybody. That's the main objective in the bag.
Okay, we're doing a good job of cleaning up. It looks like a Jagdpanzer 1's trying to escape. He's given up on the mission too. Oh,
Target. 1 o'clock, 1200.
look like
Target.
88mm guns.
1 o'clock. Target.
And there's still
2 o'clock,
a
900.
German platoon there.
Target. 3 o'clock, 900.
And we're out of artillery. Hopefully HQ Squadron's Grants, and I think C Squadron Stewart's. This is a bit foolhardy. Hopefully C Squadron can distract them a bit coming down.
We got one of the buggers, sir. Okay, finding it well. Target seen,
I'm dead.
firing now. Bloody hell, we're on fire. She's burning.
Oh, that's 88
Watch that
millimeters
target. 12 o'clock.
to our north. It was getting a very confused battle. Oh well, that's an idea of what the Montyverse Rommel mod's like. It just tells you the goals, and there's also the stats: distance covered, shots fired, tanks hit, tanks killed, and how many of each round. If you change tanks during the mission, these stats get messed up a bit, but that's it for now.